What up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. New subscribers, thanks for tuning in. This is Don Concepts. I'm Shaq. Today we'll be talking about the budget bill. This car behind me. It's a 2002 Altima, 2.5 liter, 5-speed. For people who like manual and things of that nature, this is for you. And like I said, it's a budget bill, so we picked it up for the low, bro, the low. All right, so like I said before, we picked up the car for the low. The car itself was $600 due to the fact that it needed an engine. No dings, no dents, no rips in the interior. Everything was good apart from just the engine. We sourced an engine that was $500. Self-labor, putting in the engine himself. Kern did that. We picked up some parts. So the wheels themselves, we went to Jersey. Kern and I picked up some tires. The tires were $250. We picked up the rims. We went to the Bronx. We got some rims. The rims were $200. We saw some springs for the car. The springs was approximately $70. We got some lights to make the sequential turn signals in the front. That was $10. We got some fogs, a fog kit with the entire harness and everything. That was $30. And we got a lip for, Karen, how much you got the lip for, bro?
$60.
Like $60. So under $2,000 and you have a perfectly running car. No dings, no dents, no ripped seats, no check engine light. It's manual for people who like to, get on their cars sometime or just enjoy changing gears. Under $2,000, bro. Look at this. Came with the tints for people who like tints. And we're trying to show you guys that for the average person who don't have crazy amounts of money to put into their cars, you can still look nice and you can still, look decent and hit the meets and feel good about your car. Stay tuned and we'll show you some of these parts as we put them on. Wow, look at that. Nice and clean. So we did pick up one other part that I forgot to mention to you guys, which is some tail bulbs, the strobe kind. So, the ones that you stop, they blink, that one. What you are gonna need for it, it's a pretty simple install. Anyone can do it. Like, it's nothing crazy. And I'll get into point of view so you guys can see. You're gonna need 3 things. Pry bar or flathead, Phillip head, screwdriver, and 8mm socket. So there's a little plastic screw here. You pry that out, pop it out. Once it's out, you then have access to remove the rubber around here. I have to lift this first. Get that out of there. Lift the rubber. Or screw that. You just do it from right here. Pop it out. Nice and easy. Alright, all the way out. And you now have the wiring harness to your tail light. So you take the 8mm socket, you pry off this little plastic head here with a pry bar. Bear with me, I'm doing this with one hand currently. So you pry this off. You take your 8mm socket and you back off this washer, this nut side. Alright guys, so after you do that, you want to grab your pry bar or flathead and you want to pry out the inside, this side, not the tail light, but on the plastic end. You want to just like loosen it up, because it has some screws, so it's pretty much on these grooves of the screws here, as you can see. Like that's pretty much what's holding it in. So I'm gonna pull this out and then I'll get back to you guys. Okay, so after the light is off, you're gonna have 3 different lines or wires. You pretty much trace them to the outside. The top one is the turn signal. The middle one is the stop light. And this bottom left is the reverse. So you want to take out the one in the middle, turn it, pull it out, you eject this one out. Alright guys, so you pop your old bulb out, You may want to save these in case these blow. At least you have these in your trunk or your glove box. Safe. You can reuse them once they're not blown. You take these and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just push this back in, nice and firm. And what you want to do is step on the brakes, and if it doesn't light up, you flip it to the other side and most likely it will work. So stay tuned and I'll do that. So this is how it's gonna look after you get them nice and plugged up. Everything is working. They strobe and then they go solid to alert the person behind you a little more better than these that are just solid, you know. Something flashing before your eyes may alert you a little more. So I'm gonna close the side up, get into that side. So this is the finished product. It's all wrapped up, all closed up, and this is how it turned out. All right, so you've seen the car, you've seen the parts. Keep it tuned on the channel for upcoming videos. Will be on Budget Bill. We will slam the car. I can tell you as that from now. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned.